What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is having a legendary day. Of course you are, because it is football day. Oh, yeah, I'm just paying attention. They got the game going on in the living room, the Kansas City Cincy game going on in the living room. But your boy don't care about that. We don't care about that shit. There's only one thing that matters around here on this podcast, and that is Niner football. So, of course, we're going to get you ready for Niners Yams. But before we do that, we've got to tell everybody to listen to the end of the show. You get your special coupon code to save 10% off of For the Faithful, by the Faithful apparel, available exclusively at NinerFaithfulRadio.com/shop, like your Beat LA shirt. Let's get it done. Of course, get your officially licensed Niner gear using our affiliate link. Not only do you save 10% off of your purchase, but you really do help out the show as we make a small commission. The link will be available in the description of this video, or you'll see it scrolling across your screen right now. Go to SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code Niner Faithful Radio to get save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. Make sure you go to NinerFaithfulRadio.com/subscribe to see everywhere you can subscribe to the show. And of course, follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio, and Twitter at Niner Faithful R. Let's go. N4L, let's get this win. Playoffs. I'm with y'all. Let's go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, faithful of all ages, let's get the show. All right, well, want to thank Tracy and Roberto for commenting on the video already, and we got Roberto giving us a shout out on, or a like on Facebook. We really appreciate that, bruh. Apparently that does help out the algorithm. Your boy is just gonna, of course, who messaged me? The boys messaged me. The homies. So I just gotta share this real quick to your boys' Facebook. All right, here we go. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, it's here. Ooh, Championship Sunday. I don't know. Let me know in the comments how y'all feeling. I'm feeling excited. I don't want to say nervous, because it's like, of course I believe we're going to win. I mean, it wouldn't it be Niner faithful if I didn't think we were going to win. But, I mean, they are a good football team. And like I've been telling my roommate who's from LA, I've been telling him all week, and fluke shit happens in a football game. I mean, that literally was the first blunt latest on Trent Williams. And thanks for actually saying that, Roberto. Trent Williams is active. Let me go ahead and give you all the inactive lists. Ambry Thomas is active, and we're assuming that he's going to go ahead and start next to Emmanuel Mosley. Mohamed Sanu Sr. is inactive. Mo Hurst is inactive. Jeff Wilson Jr. is inactive. That sucks. Marcel Harris is inactive. Aaron Banks is inactive. Deomador Lenore is inactive. And Nate Studfield is inactive. Of course. What's up, Michael? How you doing, baby? Let's go, brother. I see y'all. So, for those who didn't do it last week, too many emotions. Just a little nervous. Yeah, Trent is active, ready to go. Yeah, he is. No, I feel you, Tracy. It's just that natural, nervousness you get before a big game. It means something. If I wasn't nervous, if I wasn't excited, then that doesn't mean it means much. And honestly, I wouldn't be doing this podcast if it just didn't mean a lot to me. like, we're a good football team. You know, are we a championship caliber football team? Yes. We are a team that is worthy of being here today. I'm not even going to talk about what possibly could happen if and when we win this game. I'm going to focus strictly on this game. We deserve to be here. You saw the quality of football that we played over the last 11 games. So this is the team that we assumed we were going to see all season. This is the team similar to the team in 2019 that, honestly, let's be real, was the best team in football for all pretty much 7 minutes in the most important game of the year. I mean, sure, not every minute of the whole season we were the best football team, but majority of the season in 2019, we were the best team in football. Unfortunately, just 7 minutes in the fourth quarter was one of the time periods that we won't, and it cost us. So I think the clearness is to not be cocky and arrogant. I think if we walk in this game feeling like we're just going to roll the helmets out and beat the Yams, same old sorry-ass Yams, then I think we're in trouble because they're going to be motivated. I'm sorry. Like, I believe Kittle Corn said it best this week when they talked about bulletin board material. When he said, at the end of the day, if you got to thanks, Alice. I really appreciate the love on Facebook. If you got to rely on bulletin board material to get you fired up to play in this football game, then, this ain't the profession for you. If you need something if the Yams need something that we said to pump them up, no wonder they've lost 6 in a fucking row. You know what? And if we need something that they said to pump us up, man, I'm really concerned about our opportunity, our chances in this football game. Yes, we are a good football team. Do we deserve to be confident? Yeah, we should be confident going into this game. We're playing some of the best football that I've seen played all season. I do believe it's what I've been saying all season yard. I seen Von Miller guarantee a win. Yeah, see, and I get that. Like, of course, that's going to fire you up, and you're going to use that. Yeah, we definitely have heart, Tracy. I'm going to get to that point here in a little second. I'm glad that you brought that up and reminded me. But, what is he supposed to say? They stick a microphone in your face and, hey, do you guys feel that you're going to win this week? Or, I don't know exactly how the question was phrased, but essentially they were asking him, hey, do you think, and you know what? I would too, like, hey, yeah, I do believe we're going to win. This is why. And I believe that I would have to hear the context of what he said in it, because, it's the same thing like when they asked Kyle Shanahan, oh, how did so-and-so player look today? What was he supposed to say? Oh, he looked like complete garbage. No, he's going to pump up his own players. So I expect Von Miller to come out and say that they're going to win. Now, guaranteeing it, that might be a little far-fetched. So I see what you're saying, how that was really disrespectful. Because I would think, like, you put it like, hey, you know what? We're confident ourselves. We know that we're a good football team. Of course, we respect the Niners. They beat us 6 times. But you know what? We do feel that we're going to win this game. And I don't believe that's that disrespectful. So getting back to Tracy's point about us having heart, I think that, I believe that like, I believe it was Mike Tyson or Floyd Mayweather that said it's kind of hard staying motivated, sleeping on silk sheets. So I believe in 2019, because of how essentially really easy it was, and people forget we were never in a do or die situation in 2019. Like, if we had lost that game up in Seattle, we were still going to make the playoffs. We were just going to be a wild card team, but it wasn't like it was like, oh, win now and your season's done. We were literally in that position this season where it's like, look, you don't win, your season's done. And so I believe this team is more battle tested than the 2019 team. I believe we have a thicker callus than the 2019 team. Not even talking about like they did this week in interviews, talking about going to Arizona and how that OBJ versus Thomas. I like Ambry Thomas. And you know what? I'm actually I'm going to announce it now, but we'll talk about it in a little bit. I'm going to make Ambry Thomas my player to watch this game because I have some thoughts on Ambry Thomas. But this team is more battle tested. I believe we're hardened. I believe that we haven't been sleeping on silk sheets all season. And so I believe that this team is more prepared to take that punch in the mouth. That's going to come. Whether, in this game, there's going to be some adversity. There's going to be some things that things don't look well. There's going to be a miracle. Well, there might be a miracle we need to pull out of our ass. Who's going to be? Who's going to be the Dwight Clark that launches up in the sky and launches a dynasty? Who's going to be the Dan Buns that makes a goal line stop in the Super Bowl? This is where legends are made. This game right here. Like, we love Jordan Willis. We have the Jordan and Talanoa special teams MVP of the week now. But this game right here, this game, shout out to Cat Williams if y'all got this, that reference. This is where legends are made. I'm so fired up, baby. We weren't supposed to be here. We're underdogs. More reason to win this game. Let's pray. Fam, protect our boys. Amen. May the spirit of Bill and the name of Bill, Joe, Steve, Jerry, and Ronnie. Amen. Yeah, it's you know what? Of course, I'm going to pray before the game for health, of course, and pull out a dub. But exactly, we're the underdogs. We're not supposed to win this game. The Yams are supposed to have every reason to win this game. I mean, I'm not going to say they're at home because let's be real. We know that stadium's majority red and gold, which actually might play into the Yams' favor because they might use it as a motivating factor. I mean, how sad is that fan base, though? When literally you have to have Ticketmaster come in at the beginning of the week and essentially set up rules that prevents your stadium being taken over by a fan base, which, by the way, is your longest and biggest division rival. The team that you've played more than any other team in the NFL has been Niners and Yams. We played each other more than any other teams. Levi South, baby. I mean, look, the Bay takes over LA. We take over the Giants, take over Petco Park. We've always talked that that's AT&T South, or I guess Oracle South now. We take over LA. We take over SoFi. We took over the Coliseum. And I think it's a secret that's not discussed a lot in NFL circles. NFL fucked up. This is what happens when you have multiple generations grow up without a football team in their hometown. And the country's second biggest market did not have a football team from 1995 until 2026 or 2016. That is a long time to be without an NFL team. So what happened? You allowed other teams to be able to take over that facts, born and raised. Hey, there you go. And why are you a Niner fan? You're probably a Niner fan because LA didn't have a team. And let's be real, the Niners were probably cracking when you were growing up. Or maybe your dad, they're cracking when your brother or somebody in your family were growing up. And so you were the Niners because LA didn't have a fucking football team. Let me guess, you're probably a Dodgers fan. Why? Because that's the baseball team of LA. They had a baseball team. You're probably a Lakers fan like myself. Why? Because we all know Lakers run LA. So that's important. That's how you build a fan base. You build a fan base by local loyalty and then winning. Winning, of course, helps. Look, would the Niner Empire have chapters in pretty much every state if we didn't win 5 Super Bowls? No. I apologize. My dad was a Niner fan his whole life, passed away in 2018. RIP, Pops. Rest in faithful, Mr. Sir. Must respect him. May he rest in faithfulness. And we go ahead and get number 6 for your Pops. I know he's looking down, watching this game. You know, he's with you in spirit, of course. I know because I would be with my little girl in spirit if I wasn't here. So, big shout. Man, we all have. Matter of fact, let's mention family members that were faithful that are no longer with us that are watching this game today. Let's bring them into the chat right now. Let's have them here and have their spirit be over the team right now. Thank you. Yes, he is every game, of course. You know, we all have fans. You know, white boy's probably not watching, but my best friend, his pops, diehard Niner fan. Mr. Jennings, I know he's watching this game with us. Jack Lee Sutherland, Mr. Sutherland, rest in faithfulness. We know you're with us today. So that's important. You know, this is man, I'm trying not to get choked up here because it's like this is what it's about, you know, family. I mean, I remember going to my grandpa's house during playoff games. That's why I'm a Niner fan, my grandpa. You know, going to the playoff house and he would make hamburgers shaped like footballs and everything like that. And it was just like a big event going to my grandpa's house. And I remember going over and talking shit to the neighbors that were Cry Girl fans with my uncle. And that was just my childhood. That's why I fell in love with Niner football and winning. But so I think getting back to the game now. So I hope I answered everybody's question. I think that the key to today's game, we're going to go ahead and get on to keys to victory. It's simple. Same thing I've said all playoffs. I want 30 to 40 runs. I want to be even in the turnover game or plus, obviously. We cannot be minus in the turnover game. And limit the big plays. Cooper Kupp is going to get his big plays. I went ahead and on Facebook, I had put a comment. Let me see if I can't find it. But I made a comment of basically how Davante Adams. Okay, we got Roberto right here. R.I.P. Grandpa Smurf, Grandpa Jerry. R.I.P. Mr. Jerry. Rest in faithfulness. R.I.F. Rest in faithfulness, sir. Thank you, Roberto, for sharing that, and you, Tracy, as well. My Niner family, of course. And we all know they're with us today. So R.I.P. Kings. Oh, I don't know about that K word, but yeah, R.I.P. fellow faithful. So I made a comment about basically the reason Davante Adams didn't kill us last week was because we tackled him right when he got the ball. And that's the key. Cooper Kupp is going to get his catches. To bring up Roberto's point, Ambry Thomas versus Cooper Kupp. I like the way Ambry's been playing. Ambry's my X factor. Because if Ambry can step up, and I'm not going to say shut down Cooper Kupp because we're not going to shut him down. But if he can limit him where he's not having, 15 catches and 210 yards and 3 touchdowns, then I highly like our chances of winning the game. I believe like Higbee killed us last game with those 2 tugs, but I believe that Jaquaski Tart and Jimmy Ward could take him away for the most part. I like how E-Man's been playing this season when he's actually been out there. You haven't heard many noise from him, which is when you're a corner, that's a good thing. And Jimmy Ward talked about how OBJ cracked him when he got that first pick. And Cooper Kupp, OBJ cracked Jimmy Ward, and he said he's looking to pay him back. I mean, they don't like us. We don't like them. Let's be real. This is our biggest, oldest rival. And so everybody said, they made a comment on KMBR on the pregame show that, everybody was getting along fine and everything like that. That ain't going to last forever, bruh. There are going to be fights at this game. Shit, there might be some fights on the field. Tracy went ahead and commented, I see a lot of the yams bragging on Cooper Kupp and dissing Debo. They're not taking us seriously. Good. Honestly, please diss Debo. Please think Debo's overrated. Please think Kittle Corn is having an off year. Please don't respect Jimmy Garoppolo. Please don't respect our running game. Please don't. I want you to disrespect us. I want you to overlook us. Please do. I don't know how the hell you're doing it having a team that beats you 6 times in a row. But cool. I mean, I love it. Please do. Bring it on. I love it. Beat LA, baby. Get in the chat. Beat LA. Beat LA. Beat LA. Beat LA. All right. We'll go ahead and take a commercial on Twitch right quick if y'all give me a second here. And then we'll go ahead and we'll give you rest of the keys to the game, give you our X factor of the game, and rest of the keys to the game. And all that good stuff right when we get back. Those on Facebook, y'all still be able to hear me. But anybody who watching on Twitch, y'all going to be on commercial. All right, so now that okay, Kim, thanks for posting it in I want an 88 rematch. Oh, let's see. Let me see real quick. Oh, wow, Cincy is up? Oh, wow. Okay, Cincy's up 24-21. It doesn't say who has the ball. Wow, okay, they were down. There you go. Exactly how? LOL, that's my question. Yeah, seriously, Tracy, beat LA. Beat LA. Love it. Jose obviously gave us some love. Yeah, thanks, Jose. Okay, how much do we have left? Yeah, so looks like it could possibly be Niners Cincy again for the third time. I'm not even gonna it's unfair to compare the teams we played in the 80s in the Super Bowl to now. Like, come on, bro. Like, how many players there are going to be on the field next week if we do play Cincinnati? We're even alive in January 22nd of 1989. Debo wasn't. I think Jimmy was. No, maybe Jimmy wasn't. Trent Williams was. That'd be curious. You know what? How about we handle business? We beat the Yams. Actually have Cincinnati beat Kansas City, and then we'll look up to that for next week's pregame show. Sorry, 2 weeks from now. Hopefully no Niners will be playing in the game next week. How much time we got on our commercial? A minute about. Okay. So while we're still on commercial, so I can get this out there for y'all, why don't we go ahead and have y'all, I know 3 of y'all are watching, I believe all on Facebook, 2 on Facebook, 1 on Twitch. Why don't y'all go ahead and give me your final score predictions in the comments, and I'll go ahead and I'll pull them up on air before I give y'all my final score prediction. I actually really haven't thought about it much, but let me see. Oh, my boy Panda. Panda said you gotta really smile if you want to beat LA. Nah, I don't smile in my pictures when it's game day, bruh. It's my game face, baby. Anyway, okay, we got about 15 seconds. Let's go ahead and see those score predictions in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll go ahead and I'll give y'all mine, give y'all my I gave you my player to watch, well, X Factor player to watch. Every Thomas. What else? I did keys to victory. I think that, okay. Jose says 31-24 Niners. I like that score. That's actually a pretty good score. Let me see. Are we back from Twitch? Yeah, we're back from Twitch. I'm going to give everybody a couple more seconds to put in some score predictions, and then I'll go ahead and I'll give y'all mine, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get up out of here. And I will be joining you here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch for the halftime show, and then Brian will be joining you post game on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch channels. All right, looks like all right, everybody, let me see score predictions. I'm going to think it's going to be 31-21 Niners. I think that we're going to come out and I think we're going to get on them early. I think that we're going to get up by a couple scores, and maybe Tracy went ahead and said 27-20 Niners. I like that one too. But yeah, I think that I'm going to say they're going to make their points. I think this will be a game that it's probably going to be like a 14-10 score at halftime. But as the game goes on and our physicality shows its face, and I've said it on so many pre-games this season, look, you might want to tackle Debo, Kittle, Elijah Mitchell, whoever else, Juwan Jennings, who's another X factor for me. You might want to tackle him in the first, the second, and the third quarter. But by the time that fourth quarter comes up, you're not going to want to tackle us. And I think that's going to show its face, and you're going to start to see that run game pick up. And I do believe that's going to lead to us getting a little bit of cushion. My biggest key, and the thing that I think is most important, is we have to make the Rams one-dimensional. Because if the Rams can run the ball, even with a little bit of just enough to, keep us honest, then I believe that allows, the threat of the run to be there, and we can't pin our ears back and get after the quarterback, because Stafford has proven that if you pressure him, he'll put it up, and not with blitzes, because he'll shred up blitzes. But we have to get there with 4. Which, of course, we all know with our D-line, we have the capability to get there with 4. Maybe a timely blitz here and there. But getting pressure with 4, making them one-dimensional, or getting up those multiple scores, like I said. And honestly, I think that's ball game. I think that if we can get up by multiple scores, I don't see them coming. And we can get there with 4, and it starts to just look like it did in 2019 and the last 11 games for the most part of this season. I honestly do believe that's how the Niners punched the ticket to Super Bowl number 8, and hopefully end the quest for 6. All right, baby, we're gonna get out of here. Jose said it. Hold on. I gotta turn my mic around. All right, baby, beat LA, beat LA, beat LA, beat LA. Let's go, baby. Let's get this done. One more win, baby, and we're in Super Bowl number 8. Oh, man, I can taste it, bro. I can taste the victory. It's right there for the taking, bro. We just got to go take it. They ain't going to hand it to us. We got to go take that shit. Woo! So fired up, y'all. All right, we got about 40 minutes until halftime, so I'm gonna go let y'all cut down let y'all knock back a couple more beers. Me and Bubby gotta go smoke and get ready for the game and everything. Beat LA, baby. Let's go get this dub. Go Niners. And fuck the Yams. Let's go, baby. Before we get out of here, of course, we have to remind y'all, thank you for tuning into the end of this week's show. As promised, the promo code for 10% off of For the Faithful by the Faithful apparel is BLA. Code excludes any on-sale items. Code expires tomorrow at midnight. Make sure to go to NinerFaithfulRadio.com/shop to get all your For the Faithful by the Faithful apparel. Get your officially licensed Niner gear by using our affiliate link. Not only do you save 10%, but it really does help out the show. The link is scrolling across your screen right now, or it'll be available in the description of this video. Go to SeatGiant.com. Use the promo code NinerFaithfulRadio to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. Go to NinerFaithfulRadio.com/subscribe to see everywhere you can subscribe to the show. Follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr at Niner Faithful Radio, and Twitter at Niner Faithful R. We got one more comment. Beat LA and 4L. Couldn't have said it better myself, Tracy. All right, I shall see y'all at halftime to review the first half. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners! Let's get this dub, baby.
Music.
See ya. Go Niners. Beat LA, baby.